Welcome to Bliss Frequency. This isn't just a channel, it's an energy transmission. This space is a sanctuary for soul remembrance, energetic decoding, and sovereign reclamation. I'm Trixie, your guide, your decoder, your frequency disruptor, your energetic conduit. We will be exploring how to decode the matrix, to expose the illusion of progress and reveal the ritual of control hiding behind it. We will work through distortions surfacing in the collective field. Today, I have prepared a 5-card spread called the Furnace and the Feed, and we will be decoding the planetary gut. If Earth reflected the human chakra system, the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, would be located somewhere marked by intense energy and volcanic activity that's associated with will and transformation. Volcanoes are like the planet's transformative center. Earth's solar plexus locations include Haleakala, Maui, Mount Shasta, California, Uluru, Ayers Rock, Australia, Yellowstone Caldera, Wyoming, and Lake Titicaca, Peru. Individuals connected with these locations may experience discomfort in the solar plexus area. If you consider the solar plexus to be like a government system, it could connect to agriculture and livestock, potentially causing significant effects to people associated with these industries. The collective solar plexus isn't just overactive, it's fractured. The shock you're sensing is a rupture in the will center. I'm sensing that where you once felt agency, discernment, and direction, you may be feeling apathetic or even repulsed by things that used to not irritate you as much. You may feel frozen, disoriented, or numbed by the scale of malevolence and manipulation radiating from global systems. Let's get to the root cause of the symptom. The first card of the reading represents nourishment. What is the system forcing you to digest? Truth, distortion, or prophecy? The 5 of Pentacles reversed. Every institution from the churches, hospitals, and charitable organizations to the world governments and corporations that comprise the military-industrial complex have lost control of the narrative. You are fighting back against systemic abuse and tyranny by making your thoughts known and no longer tolerating sound bites as gospel. The beast system wants you to feel cut off from resources, shelter, and sanctuary. The more faith that you have in yourself, the more you break down the toxic lies and narrative spin the system regurgitates. The hard work that you've been putting into yourself is paying off. You are moving on from financial challenges that have plagued you for some time. Release the fear and focus on the outcome that you wish to obtain. Surfacing in the collective is the cloud seeding in Maui and the west, which induces precipitation and serves as a metaphor for artificial digestion. Noah and Harp are altering Earth's natural cycles, which may disrupt the circadian rhythm of sensitive individuals. Maui's annual floods are no longer cleansing. they're destructive. The asphalt jungle has clogged wetlands, and they are no longer filtering and nourishing the land. On Mount Shasta, the State Water Board is enforcing flow mandates that lack scientific grounding. Farmers are resisting, invoking sovereignty over their land and livestock. It's a direct clash between will and control. Yellowstone is acting as a clogged furnace. There's trash in the geysers, tourists are breaching bear boundaries, and hydrothermal explosions signal a digestive overload. Thanks to the government shutdown, the park is open, but hollow, like a stomach forced to operate without nutrients. Lake Titicaca's fishing and farming systems are collapsing. Indigenous communities are losing their ability to trade, feed, and maintain customary cycles. The lake is drying, the reeds are dying, and the loosh economy is failing. The second card of the reading represents flame. What's burning in your solar plexus? Desire, rage, confusion, or clarity? The Six of Cups is the flame that fuels your fire. Family, children, community, and the joy of caring for those you love is the hearth and home of your soul. Be grateful for your loved ones, even if you're in the position of witnessing them through the lens of nostalgia. They've helped shape you, and they have taught you valuable lessons. You might also be feeling called to be carefree and playful, like you were in your childhood. Going for a walk, making time for a creative project, or baking cookies with a child can reignite your passion and wonder. Don't be afraid to play and get a little messy. Government institutions increasingly exhibit characteristics of amplified control and performative authority. Decisions made by federal agencies can cause considerable uncertainty, potentially leading to diminished trust in established structures. These developments may affect your career and personal relationships. You might be feeling an energetic disassociation from your willpower, intuition, and other body signals. Your system may be in a shock-induced paralysis. The solar plexus normally functions as a furnace of clarity, but it can become hyperactive, manifesting as rage, control issues, or judgment. Alternatively, it can collapse as apathy, confusion, and submission. When governments act with malevolence, the message is, you don't matter. Your will is irrelevant. That's a direct attack on the solar plexus. The third card in the spread represents blockages that you need to clear. What's clogging the furnace? Spectacle, shame, suppression, or over-identification instead of compassion? The Ace of Cups is telling you to focus on your abundance and be grateful for your gifts. The more that you connect to your higher power and have faith in Source Creator, the more you will see that the tide is turning against evil. You are emerging from the cocoon and feeling the warm embrace of the divine. The work that you've done has forged a new relationship with yourself and your gifts. Focus on how your cup is overflowing. even on days when you're feeling the heaviness that comes with processing change. There are intense emotions being stirred up by engineered events. Take care of yourself to find balance and equilibrium to stay above the fray. This card also indicates that there may be a new love entering your life or a new opportunity in your career. Love yourself by taking care of your spiritual nature. It will soften your heart and open you to receiving gifts from the divine. The relationship with your authentic self might just be the love intimacy that you're craving. The relationship with your authentic self might just be the intimacy that you're craving. Going back to our planetary gut as furnace metaphor, cloud seeding may be associated with DARPA, connecting weather manipulation, eugenics, and the salmon industry. Rapid selective breeding now focuses on synthetic control rather than natural cycles. This is moving us from traditional farming to algorithmic systems and potentially replacing families with lab-based breeding practices. Data harvesting for AI suggests a trend in selective breeding acceleration. By accelerating breeding cycles, agencies are compressing generations into data sets. Each trait becomes a data point, each animal a predictive model. The USDA Salmon Program and similar livestock initiatives are feeding AI systems with genetic, behavioral, and metabolic data. It's not just about better fish. It's about training algorithms to control life. AI systems now forecast yield, disease resistance, and the emotional states of animals. The role of farmers has shifted from relying on intuition to utilizing predictive dashboards. The card in the fourth position is transmutation. What are you ready to metabolize? How can you turn shock into action and fear into fuel? The Devil card tells me that you're still working through habits that no longer serve. Whether it's eliminating something from your diet, overgiving, or giving up addictive substances, keep making progress on your overall health. Sometimes the hardest addiction we have to break are relationships. Are you being honest with yourself about the people that you associate with? Are they supportive of your accomplishments and dreams? Or do you find that they're leading you into bad habits or ridiculing your attempts to make significant changes? When you cut back on your distractions or dependencies and reframe negative thinking patterns? Are you staying in a job that no longer is aligned with your soul mission? Is it time to break out of your comfort zone? Some of you may be sabotaging yourselves with negative thinking patterns. You may have to break free from a lifetime of conditioning that you are not worthy of the life that you aspire to. Remain focused on the positive, and you will reap the rewards. You may need to dive in to do some shadow work and see what fears are lying beneath the surface, such as what we're discussing in the channel today. Those who wish to control the populace through technocratic and punitive measures do not get to dictate how this world operates. That is a powerful mindset to carry forward throughout your day. AI is replacing the farmer and is trying to replace all of us. Water curtailments on Mount Shasta are resulting in farmers receiving fines for actions taken to protect their livestock. Existing regulations are altering traditional land use practices and water management approaches. Indigenous farmers in Lake Titicaca are losing access to fish, reeds, and crops. Global climate policy ignores their natural cycles, replacing them with synthetic metrics. In Maui and elsewhere, ancestral farmlands are being repurposed for tourism, tech, or speculative development. The farmer is no longer the loving steward of the land. He's treated as the obstacle. The fifth and final card of the reading is what you need to focus on to achieve Bliss Frequency. Clarify your will. Declare what you are refusing to accept to anchor the life that you want to manifest. The Knight of Cups reversed tells me that you are being too hard on yourself. Striving for perfectionism is no longer serving and is often detrimental to your happiness and growth. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be trying. It just means you shouldn't be beating yourself up. You may have had recent disappointments in a love that has fizzled. If that's the case, trust that the universe removed that situation from your life to give you something more aligned for your highest good. Adjust your expectations of yourself and you automatically adjust them for others. Being too hard on yourself is a form of negative thinking, and it can block something better that is waiting to manifest. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. That makes it easier to forgive others as well. Remember, hurt people hurt people. The more you transmute pain into lessons and strive to change, the more you open yourself up to receive God's bounty. Refuse to digest distortion. Metabolize shock into sovereignty. Reclaim your will. Soften your heart. And declare your signal clean. The planetary gut may be inflamed, but your furnace burns clear. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this content resonated with you, please like and subscribe as a form of energetic exchange that helps me tune into what you need to navigate your soul journey and life purpose. God bless.